my name is Laura, and today is Saturday Shelfie Tour. I'm pre-recording this, so yeah. So I am up to the letter P, and I was just looking through my P crate, and I do have some O's in there. So I will share with you what's in there. So I have O's and P's stuck in this crate. These are TBRs I have not read yet. It's below this one. I can't really see it in the video. So I'm going to share with you what's in there, and that's it. So here we go. The first book I see is Astray by Amy Christine Parker. And I also have Gated. So it's book one. I think it's book one and book two. I don't know which one's what, but I have both. So that's the first book. Here is my O's. I have The Sacred Lies of Mano Bly. Yeah, Stephanie Oakes. I didn't even know I had this book. Yeah, so I must have hauled this recently, and I stuck it in my crate. So yeah, so that's that. Before I Go by Colleen Oakley has another O. I have Dead Upon a Time by Elizabeth Paulson. Stealing Snow by Danielle Page. She also wrote Dorothy Must Die. I really liked it. I only read book one though, and I still want to read the rest of the series. But yeah, I have this one. Autumn Balloon by Kenny Porpora. The Aftermath by R.J. Prescott. Now, this book, Fearless, this is by Francine Pascal. I have the whole series somewhere. I think it's downstairs or it's on one of my kids' shelf. This is book one, but I have like all the way up to 12 or more than that somewhere on another shelf. So this is book one. Yeah. I wanted to read this. I do have a bookmark because I started to read it, and I'm on page 12, but I never finished it. So yeah, so that's this. Loving Kara, I'm sorry, by Kristen Proby. Yeah, I don't know where I got that book. I don't know. And this one, I don't know either. An American Duchess by Sharon Page. I think this was from my grandmother, but I'm not quite sure. It looks kind of old, so yeah. Okay, so back here, I'm trying to pull them out because they're all wedged in there. Okay, I have Boy 21 by Matthew Quick. I have read Matthew Quick before. He's one of my favorite authors. I have not read this one. I read Silver Lining Playbook, which was really, really good, and I read some other ones by him. But this one I haven't read yet, so yeah. Once I find an author, I usually like to tend to read all their books once I like them, so yeah. Here we go. Rockstar. Rockstar by Sort of Like a Rockstar by Matthew Quick. Oh, I didn't even know Matthew Quick wrote this one. Well, that's pretty cool. So, and I have The Cellar by Natasha Preston. And I have Awake by Natasha Preston. And I have also read this author before, and I wanted to read more of his. So I got Beautiful You by Chuck Palahniuk, and he wrote The Fight Club, which was really, really good. And go into that one blindly. There is a movie also, and it was really, really good. So yeah, so I wanted to read more of his stuff, so I got this one. And I also have read this author before, and I don't remember the name of the book that I read, but I did read his another book by him. It's Matt De La Pena, and the book that I have here is The Living. I have not read this one yet. Skipping a Beat by Sarah Pekkanen. A Sister Lives on the Mantelpiece by Annabelle Pitcher. Yeah, this one might be a hard one for me to read because my niece is on my sister's mantelpiece. So, yeah, I know it's not that about that, but yeah, this one might be a hard one for me to read. It might be a trigger. So, but I do own the book. Um, 90 Minutes in Heaven by Don Piper. And I think this is nonfiction. Once Upon a Kiss by Robin Palmer. And Dorothy Must Die Stories Book 2 by Danielle Page. I have the rest of the series downstairs. This actually should be downstairs on another shelf, but yeah. So I have that one. Here's one that my grandmother gave me. Here we go. This is an old book. This is 4 books in one. And I think, no, it's not large print, but it's definitely came from my grandmother. This has The Wedding by Nicholas Sparks, The Conspiracy Club by Jonathan Kellerman, The Sight of the Stars by Belver Plain, and Summer Harbor by Susan Wilson. Yeah, 4 books in one. It's not that big, but there is 4 books in here. Kiss of Deception. This is by Mary E. Pearson, and that is my maiden name. Yeah, she's not related to me though. I have bookmarks in there. I was supposed to read this with a book club, but I never got to it, so it's still on my shelf. So that's that. And this is another one from my grandmother, I think. Another Time, Another Life by Leif G.W. Person. A Story of a Crime. My grandmother likes to read true fiction and true crime. She likes thriller books, and she also likes historical fiction. So, yeah, she'll give me, I don't know if this is large print. This is not large print, but I'm pretty sure she gave me this one. And the last book in here is one that I've been looking for, and this one is a very hyped book, very popular, and I have the Night Film, and I got this one for $5.98, I think, at Barnes & Noble. Yeah, Night Film. So this is BookTube. A lot of people read this one already, so yeah, so I own it. So I want to read that eventually. So I heard, wow, look how pretty. I heard that there's like pictures and stuff in here. Let's see if I get to it. Look, there's like manuscripts and pictures and stuff. And I thought that was pretty neat. So, look, yeah. So eventually I will get to read that. But anyway, if you have read any of these books, let me know in the comments below. And I will add them. I will try to read them faster than I can. It's like right now I'm in a reading slump, so I don't know when I'll be reading these books. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.